Hi, this is Austin Miller, and this is Project Mythos. For this project, I envisioned a casual tabletop RPG, and I do believe I delivered on every aspect that I wanted to hit. It is a unique, tailored board game that I honestly do not believe exists anywhere out there. Anything that even slightly resembles this game. Um, it is beyond just being a tabletop RPG. It is a warlike German-like game, which for warlike is like Risk. If you've played Risk, it's world domination. It's infantry based. You're trying to completely dominate the board and wipe everyone off of it. And then for German-like games, it's a resource-based strategy. You want to control aspects of the board and hit a certain objective, but you want to utilize your resources as best you can to deliver upon those objectives. Going from there, the game does deliver in a tabletop RPG sense that you get to uniquely tailor your play experience through choosing a particular class. There's 4 classes in the game. There's vampires, werewolves, witches and warlocks, and battle orcs. And each one come with their own set of perk. They each get their own unique experience, and then from there you get to choose a deity or a tribute, if you will. These deities and tributes are in no shape or form resemble any real deities that exist in actual world culture. They're all made up through different dialects, but each one gives you a one-time used perk that can further your gameplay or hinder your opponents. For the amount of people that play this game, you're gunning for 2 to 6. I would say 6 100%, because just more people the better. It just makes it a lot more fun and a lot more competitive. The gameplay of the game does come out to be pretty long. It can be anywhere from like 6 to 8 hours, I would say. My one playthrough that I did with my friends and my girlfriend, it came out to be like 7.5 hours. It was almost 8. But it was fun the whole time. I mean, we had a great time the whole time. We're all board game enthusiasts, though. That is the thing. We love Risk, Monopoly, Life, all those games. So it was a fun experience for all of us. The game in and of itself just is completely and utterly unique. I really cannot find anything out there that slightly resembles it. That being said, the game has a hexagonal board, which is Catan inspired, to be completely honest. It is 38 pieces that you want to control on the board. That's your goal, or to wipe off everyone off the board just so that it is you existing and the it, perhaps. The it is another thing. The it is this ultimate antagonist that goes beyond, the player versus player aspect of the game. It adds this end-all be-all character that once it comes in, you can't put it away unless you get a miracle card or a deity perk that shuns him away, and he is always omnipresent. It is only available when someone rolls 3 of a kind, and once he is out, it's really fun to scream, "You've let out the it," or something fun like that when it happens. And then for its movement, it was fun to kind of go back and forth and have multiple people roll for it. Just because it was like fun to be in control. Roll the dice for this character that just completely ruins people's playthroughs, honestly. Can completely just thrash them. And yeah, it was a really fun experience to create this game and to deliver on something that I thought was going to be this awesome experience that turned out to be even better than I wanted it to be. And I honestly can't wait to get all the actual pieces in the board completely made so that I can, play it more with friends and family. Thank you for your time, and I hope you invest into my Project Mythos. Have a great day. Bye. Playable prototype. Hello, this is Project Mythos, and I'm doing a playable prototype of my game to put down a proper scenario to actually show what the game is like. I did a pre-rendered board. There's only 2 people, and all the pieces have already been put in, and all of the resources are already technically banked in this particular scenario. To exemplify the attacking and the sacrifice portion of the game, I'm going to be playing with someone, and they're the green and I am the red pieces. So for the beginning, I'm going to have her attack me with one of her cavalry units, which count as 2 units. So she'll have 2 attacking dice, which are represented by the red dice at this moment, and then the white one is for defense. So to do the battle, we both roll, and I rolled a 1, so I get absolutely destroyed, and she's able to go there to the next spot. But to do that, she has to break up her cavalry into 2 units. I don't have any 2 units on hand, but she'd have to leave 1 unit there and then another unit there and switch out the cavalry for 2 separate. And then I also want to show the sacrifice portion that I'm really excited about. For sacrificing, as I outlined in my presentation prior, you take a piece, and there's 2 tiers. There's 1 tier where you sacrifice one of these units, and then there's this second tier where you sacrifice 2 units or cavalry. So let's say I sacrifice a red unit, and let's say I have, well, I'm gonna replace this one. I sacrifice this red unit, a gem, and a rock quarry. I get to draw from the tier 1 miracle cards. And it did not work out in my favor. So there's the run and hide that it is activated, which is one of 15 official